German 7th Army is being ground to pieces in the jaws of gigantic Allied armored forces. General Crerar, Canadian Commander-in-Chief, is given final instructions in the master plan by General Montgomery himself. Few days had passed before the German 7th was in full flight, struggling to reach the Falaise Gap before the Allied jaws snapped shut. The enemy was in a perilous situation when staggering numbers of American, British, and Canadian bombers went in for the kill. Escape bridges were pounded to uselessness. The Allies were determined that the vaunted 7th Army should be mortally crippled. The fields of Normandy have become its graveyard. Meanwhile, destruction of Germany's flying bomb sites goes forward. More and more of the so-called revenge weapons are being exploded in midair. Here are remarkable pictures of two robots that failed to accomplish their mission. The French town with a questionable name, Laval, has been liberated. It was one of the first places taken by the Americans as they smashed eastward from Rennes to cut off the German escape routes. German posters were defaced and pulled down. While some troops remained to garrison the town, the main column drove to Le Mans, north to Alençon, and raced to close the gap at Falaise. In the Canadian sector, powerful artillery units helped unhinge the German defenses. An American flying fortress is shot down by anti-aircraft fire, but the crew managed to bail out. And they are warmly greeted by their buddies after their narrow escape. Among the most damaging weapons of the Normandy campaign are the deadly rocket-firing Typhoons. Their accuracy and destructiveness have bewildered the enemy. The Nazis have tried repeatedly to mount a daylight counterattack, but thanks to these planes, they have found it next to impossible. The flight of the enemy has reached a point of desperation. He is not even able to contend with the Allied forces already on the continent. Now comes news of further Allied landings on the south coast of France. As General Eisenhower has stated, this has been a climactic week for the Allies, a fateful one for the forces of Nazi tyranny.